Hey guys, it's Hannah, and today I have a bookshelf tour for you guys, and because I know that when people do these they run like really long normally, and I have 2 bookshelves, I'm just going to try and go through this as quick as I can, so let's get right into it. Alright, so like I said, I have 2, count them, 2 bookshelves, and here they are, just a quick overview so you can see them. I am backed up against the far wall to get both of them into the view, so yeah. This is part 1, so I'm only going to be doing 1 bookshelf in this one, and then part 2 will be up later. This is an overview of the, ooh, you can see the shadow on my camera right there, hey, of the first bookshelf that I'm doing overview. I've got like little trinkets on all the shelves and a bunch of junk on the bottom. At the top, I've got, this is actually at the top, whoa, my hand's really shaky, sorry. At the top of each of my bookshelves, you can see the other one over here, I have my precious moments up until age 12 that my grandma got for me up until age 12. And then I've got a couple of quotes, one from The Fault in Our Stars. As he read, I fell in love the way you fall asleep, slowly and then all at once. And then from Adventure Time, I never knew being fat and lazy was so rewarding. Woo! Best quote ever. So this is the first shelf right here. I've just got a jar of potpourri, and this is actually a shark tooth that my friend brought back to me when she went to the Newport Aquarium. Pretty cool. And then over here I have a precious moment that my grandma gave to me when I turned 14, I think, 13 or 14. I think it was 14, and it just says like love right there. It's really cute. Okay, and then right there, where this gap is, right here by the evolution of Mary Dyer, is normally the unbecoming of Mary Dyer, but as you can see, this is just the book jacket because my friend Ari is borrowing it. So yeah, the unbecoming of Mary Dyer. And then over here, I'm going to see if I can pull this out, is the evolution of Mary Dyer, and those are both by Michelle Hodkin. Okay, and then right here, it's all behind this stuff, I can't get it out. Nevermore by Kelly Cray. Okay. I'm knocking crap over, oh my gosh. Okay, here we go, now I can just slide them out. Enshadowed, which is the second book, sequel to Nevermore. It's actually going to be a trilogy, I'm really excited, by Kelly Cray. Evernight by Claudia Gray. This one was okay. I loved Stargazer by Claudia Gray, which is the second one. I've read Hourglass, and I died in that one. The ending, I hated it so much, but I'm still going to try and read Afterlife. The Host by Stephanie Meyer. So pumped for the movie. Comes out this month. This is my favorite book ever. It's really a love-hate, that kind of thing. Like, people like say it's really slow in the beginning. If you like haven't read it, or you just couldn't like get past the beginning, you should really try reading it because it's really good. Of course, Twilight by Stephanie Meyer, and then New Moon, Eclipse, and move this book jacket, Breaking Dawn, and then I have The Short Second Life of Bree Tanner, and the official illustrated guide to Twilight, which is really cool. It's got pretty pictures in it. Then I have Heyooo by Alexandra Adornetto, and then the rest of the trilogy, Hades and Heaven. Slide this over. Hateless by Jennifer Brown. Void bind-up of 3 books, Hex, Shadows, and Ghosts by Rhiannon Lassiter. And I have the first book in the Wake trilogy, Wake by Lisa McMahon. Here is an overview of the second shelf. Right here I've just got a cup, it's got Sharpies and paintbrushes in it, and then this is a stack of things that I like use for bookmarks. Okay, the first book on this shelf is, it should actually go over here, because this is the first one, okay. Kissed by an Angel, bind up of the first 3 books, Kissed by an Angel, The Power of Love and Soulmates by Elizabeth Chandler. I don't know about you, but when I read this book like creeped me out. Not many books have creeped me out, like one other one that I actually have on my shelves, but this one, like towards the end, like it was pretty creepy. It was kind of weirding me out. And then here's the 4th one to that, Evercrossed, also by Elizabeth Chandler. Then I have the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants series, the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, the second summer of the Sisterhood, Girls in Pants, and Forever in Blue. I really want to get, there's like a 5th one which takes place when they're older, but I can't remember what it's called. And those are all by Anne Brashers. And then right here is a space where 2 books normally go, and my friend Erin is borrowing both of them. Romeo and Juliet, the No Fear version by William Shakespeare, of course, and then Just Listen by Sarah Dessen. Yeah, okay. Angel Burn by L.A. Weatherly. Liked this book a lot. Angel Fire, which is the 2nd book, loved this one, like, to tears, okay? And then there's a 3rd one coming out, Angel Fever, but I'm not sure when that one's coming out, but I'm really excited because I really like this. I have the first 2 books in the Perfect Chemistry trilogy, I believe it is. Perfect Chemistry and Rules of Attraction. I like this one better than the first one, but I love the first one too. By Simone Alcoles, I think is how you say it. Then I have the first book in the Uglies series, Uglies by Scott Westerfeld. Okay, yeah. Emily the Strange by Rob Breger and Jessica Grunner. And then the 2nd one, Emily the Strange, Stranger and Stranger. And then the 3rd one, Emily the Strange, Dark Times. This one's kind of for younger kids, so like in a lot of like bookshelf tours and things, I see that a lot of people don't have these. Even though it is geared towards younger audiences, I really suggest you read it. It's like funny and really clever, like it's super clever. And it's like geared towards younger audiences because it's got lots of pictures and everything. But it's not, because there's some concepts and like some things in there that like younger people, like younger kids, I should say, like wouldn't understand. So I really suggest you read these because these are really, really good. Then I have the Beautiful Creatures series, so beautiful. I haven't seen the movie yet. I'm so disappointed in myself, and it's not in my theater anymore, so I have to wait for it to come out on like Uverse or Redbox or something. Beautiful Creatures by Cayman Garcia and Margaret Stoll, and then Beautiful Darkness, Beautiful Chaos, and Beautiful Redemption. The first one was really good. The 2nd one was okay. The 3rd one was okay. The 4th one was not as good. But maybe that was just because I put off reading it until, like, a while after I had read the 3rd one. Stay by Deb Caletti. Really good book. Oh my gosh, it won't go back in. There we go. The first book in the Summer trilogy, Summer series, Summer whatever. The Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han. People made such a huge hype about this, and I didn't really like it all that much. But to be fair, I really think that I would have liked it more if I hadn't read Endless Summer by Jennifer Eccles first, because this one basically has the same plot line. So maybe if I had read The Summer I Turned Pretty first, I wouldn't have liked this one as much. This one's a bind-up of The Boys Next Door and Endless Summer. And then I have Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist by Rachel Kahn and David Levithan. Read this one in about 5 hours. Okay, this is so funny. The movie, not as good as the book at all. Like, nothing is the same. But I really did enjoy the book. And then The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. Have not read the book, have not seen the movie, but I'm, like, reading this next. I'm, like, setting it aside. I'm going to read it next. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to leave this out. Okay, I'm reading it next. Here is a the third shelf, I should say. I have like a little decorative plate that says, "A good friend is hard to find." It's really cute. My friend Erin got it for me. And then I have, I'm pretty sure his name is Wilbur. I'm really sad that I'm not sure what his name is. Pretty sure from Meet the Robinsons. He's like a little figurine. He's doing like Pilates right now or something. Random deck of cards and a porcelain doll. Okay, right here, I'm not going to pull this out because it's behind this stuff, is the complete plays of William Shakespeare. He doesn't even have, like, his sonnets or anything like that. It's just his plays, and it's huge. Oh my gosh, can you see that? Yes, okay. And then I have, I'm going to try and move this because the cover of this one isn't all that interesting, but this one has a cool cover. Zombies vs. Unicorns by Holly Black and Justine Larblessier. And if you can see, look at that underneath, like, the book jacket or whatever. Look at that, it's so cool. Oh my god, favorite cover ever. So cool. Alright, see if I can get it to go back into its spot. There we go. And I'm like messing up my little stuff that I have over here. Okay. 4 exciting mysteries. Woo! No Time for Goodbye by Linwood Barclay is the only one that I read out of this one, but it was really good. I really enjoyed it. It was like a great thriller, okay? And then Lisa Scott Alline's Daddy's Girl, William Kent Kruger's Thunder Bay, which I believe is part of like a mystery collection, and then Mary Higgins Clark book. I heard that song before. Mary Higgins Clark books are good if you read them on their own, but if you read like a lot of them, they all kind of have the same plot line. But Chicken Soup for the Teenage Soul, 101 Stories of Love, Life, and Learning. And then a Hallmark collection of bedtime stories. This cover is actually like soft. It's like velvety. It's like so awesome. Okay. And then probably one of my favorite series ever, Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick, Crescendo by Becca Fitzpatrick, Silence by Becca Fitzpatrick, and Finale. Normally when it gets like further on into the series, it kind of dies down and you never like it as much as you do the first book. This book, I enjoyed the entire series quite thoroughly, and I know that a lot of people, like when you get older, like into your 18, 19, they don't like it as much as you do like when you're 14, 15, and I'm 14, so I really, really, really like these a lot. Then I have Forbidden by Tabitha Suzuma, which is basically about incest, and it's really interesting because normally like you have a negative reaction when you think of incest, but this one shows like the positive side and why it isn't, you know, such a bad thing. I know that sounds really twisted and it's hard to explain. Not really like that, but like you'll have to read it. It's really, really good. 6 out of 5 stars. Oh my gosh, it's really good. Same thing, 6 out of 5 stars for Divergent by Veronica Roth. I was really put off from reading this at first because of the cover. I did not like the cover, and everyone's talking about how amazing it is, and I'm like, I don't know. But now that I have read the book, I love it, and I understand the cover, and so I love the cover too. And it's got a Goodreads Choice Award, so I mean, how bad can it actually be? I have Forever by Maggie Stiefvater. Yes, that is how you say it. It is Stiefvater. I looked it up. Okay, I'm good. It's all good. I did not have the first 2 books in this trilogy, Shiver and Linger, which really, really annoys me, because I love the first book. The second book is okay. By the third book, it's not as good as like the first book like I was talking about earlier. The further on you get into it, you don't like it as much, but what can you do? The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. I've read The Hunger Games. I loved it. I have seen the movie, and I loved it. And I have not read Catching Fire or Mockingjay. I'm sorry, okay? I'm really sorry. I really need to get on that, okay? Like, really bad. Need to get down to the library or something. City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. This is the Mortal Instruments series, like all right here. Just so you know, even though you probably do. It's amazing. Oh my gosh. City of Ashes, also good. City of Glass, also good. City of Fallen Angels. I just finished reading this like 2 days ago, and by the 4th book, I think that it's kind of dragging on. After, you know, the 3rd book. The 3rd book was really good. This one, I really don't know what it is about it, but I just didn't enjoy it that much. But I have City of Lost Souls over here in beautiful hardback. I got it for Christmas from my grandma, and she's so nice. She got my Clockwork Prince in hardback too. And it looks so pretty. It looks so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. And so I'm definitely going to read this, and I am seriously hoping that I will enjoy it more than City of Fallen Angels. City of Bones movie coming out in August. Not really sure what that's all about. I do not think that they should have cast that guy as Jace. I don't know about you, but he's like the only guy I have a really big problem with, and I'm really wary of the movie because of it. I don't know about you, but yeah. Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare. This is the Infernal Devices, which is like a pre-series to the Mortal Instruments. I think I actually might like the Infernal Devices a little tiny microscopic bit more than I like the Mortal Instruments, but this is really good. And I'm really sad Clockwork Princess is coming out, and I'm really sad that that is the last one. Clockwork Prince, epic, oh my gosh, cannot wait to read Clockwork Princess, but kind of don't want to read Clockwork Princess because it's the last one, and I want to savor this forever. Oh my gosh. I want every time I read it to be like the first time. Oh, epic. Yeah, so that was part 1 of my bookshelf tour. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do part 2 right now. And then I will upload them at different times. So part 2 should be up in about a week from the time that this is uploaded. So I will see you guys then. I'll see you later. Bye.